Hi there. This is a reading for the Collective. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm having a hard time recording this one. This one is really heavy, okay? People might not be ready for this message. If you feel like you're not ready, don't watch it. I totally understand. But this is a sneak peek at my new reading, one of my new readings, Discovering Childhood Trauma, okay? And I'm really excited to share this with you, and I hope it finds who it needs to. But again, I get it if you can't watch it. So you literally, I pulled 3 cards. You are in the middle, all right? You've been in the middle of this marriage. If they're still married, you've been in the middle of your parents' marriage for like a mediator for a long time, or you're being pulled in 2 different directions because you like don't have a sense of who you are because of your parents. There's definitely a sense of like you going through life trying to appease people because of what you've experienced in childhood, like you saying the right thing, you doing the right thing, like either strict parents or like you having a sense of not feeling good enough or wanting to show your parents like who you really are, like looking for validation from people, like because of something you experienced in your childhood. Like you've had a hard time listening to like your inner knowing, like your gut on what you should and shouldn't do, because you've just kind of been told like this is how it's done and this is what needs to be done. And we all kind of have a sense of that anyway. Like we our parents kind of like, we identify with the things that we were raised on, and like finding yourself is like really hard in general because you just have known this for like 18 years or however long you're with your parents, so like it's understandable. But this is like bigger than that. I feel like you're either going to identify with both of these messages or just one or the other, but I think a lot of people are probably going to identify with both. We're going to start with your father. So I saw 3 knights. The Knight of Pentacles came out, but I saw the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and then I saw the Emperor. So I feel like you have a grandfather figure that was very steady and stable and present in your life that's showing up in this reading. They might not be around anymore. But as far as your father's concerned, he wasn't emotionally available for you at all, because he never really grew up, okay? He might have had a hard time keeping jobs. He has a very sense of like low self-worth, like he doesn't see his worth at all, which is really sad. Low self-esteem, like, yeah, your father never really found his way in a sense of like seeing who he was on the inside, because I think you've always known who he was, but and part of you, like you had to grow up fast because of both your parents, if you resonate with both of these, but like you felt like it was your duty to try to lift your father up, and you just can't. Like they've got to figure it out or they don't. Just why you're here, right? You're trying to figure yourself out. So yeah, that's your father. And then mother, Queen of Swords reversed. So your mother definitely wore the pants in the family. Harsh tone, like passive aggressive, like maybe it came across as nice, but now you're recognizing that it was rude and uncalled for. Like there's a big sense of manipulation for sure. I feel like for a lot of you, your mother maybe felt like she had got the short end of the stick. Like maybe she had you young or something like that, and she felt like she didn't get to live her glory days, so she was trying to live it through you, which is really crappy. Yeah, just emotionally immature for sure with your mother. No self-awareness. And I feel like even for some of you, your mother like treated you like you were an adult. So like she might have like trauma dumped on you or shared things with you that were completely inappropriate for your age. So there's the other sense of like growing up too fast, and I'm really sorry. You, Page of Cups reversed. So emotionally immature for you, okay, because of these experiences. I feel like more of your mom, though, because of how she was very much more a prominent figure in your life. So you have had trouble expressing your emotions because you were told how to speak, feel, whatever. You might have felt like an outcast at home because of it, because I'm getting the sense that you have wanted to be a specific way. You've always been a specific way, but your mother wanted you to be different. So, it's like weird because you grew up fast, but also like you might find yourself not being able to grow up or not wanting to grow up because you didn't get to experience childhood because of this, which is really sad. So what I want to say to you is start expressing yourself in any way you can, and you get to decide ultimately what kind of relationship, if you're an adult, you should be an adult, by the way, if you're watching this, what kind of relationship you have with your parents. But you definitely need a lot of healing if you resonate with the mother message. I mean, either way, obviously, but you need a lot of healing and self-care because of what you've been through with your mother, and I'm sorry that happened. I hope this finds whoever it needs to and helps whoever it needs to. If you resonate with any of this, or if you want to book a session, I'm doing these sessions now, $10 off for any private session right now. We can do it live, but as you can see, it's pretty heavy. So the link is in bio if you want to book, and take it easy.